Hello everyone and welcome to So Practical, So Fun. Today we're going to review some common troubleshooting issues with the Singer M1000 and some best practices to adopt so that you don't have any future issues with this machine. I've been sewing with this machine for a while now, and while it's a fantastic little workhorse, I've definitely learned its quirks. In this video, I'm going to show you how to handle its fussiness and fix the most common issues I see so that you can get back to sewing your projects stress-free. If you're having difficulty with this machine, I know you want to jump to the part where I fix the issue, but please trust me, 99% of the issues with this machine are because there's something off with the way it's threaded. The most important thing to know about this machine is that it must be threaded exactly to the manufacturer's specifications. If even one tension point is off, you might get away with it for a few minutes, but eventually your stitches will fail or the machine will lock up entirely. I have a full in-depth video on the complete setup, which I highly recommend watching if you want your machine running smoothly 100% of the time. But for now, let's do a quick refresh. First, make sure the presser foot is up. Also, make sure the take-up lever is in the up position like this. You'll notice that there are printed guides on the machine with numbers to help you remember. Here's number 1, number 2, and you'll see this U-turn arrow you're going to follow after number 2. And then number 3 is threading it through the hole in the take-up lever from right to left. Then number 4 is pointing to the thread bar just above the needle. Push the thread under that bar from right to left. Let's see this in real time. When threading the upper thread, hold the thread with your right hand and keep good control over it. Then with your left hand, you can guide it through the machine in one smooth motion. You may need to hold it with both hands to thread it through that take-up lever, then hold the thread with your right hand again and finish threading. Now finally, always thread your needle from front to back. Another common culprit for inconsistent sewing is a poorly wound bobbin. Take a look at these two. The white thread is tight and even. This is exactly how you want it to look. Now notice the burgundy thread is loose and kind of messy looking. If your bobbin looks like the burgundy one, it's going to cause you problems. I've linked a video below showing 2 different ways to wind your bobbin perfectly every time. To keep your machine happy, there are a few best practice habits to start using today. Before you start a seam, always ensure you have 3 to 4 inches of both top and bobbin thread pulled under the foot and off to the back left. Before you change your stitch selection, make sure the needle is at the highest position first. When adjusting the needle manually, always turn the hand wheel towards you. That's counterclockwise. Never turn it away from you. When you're done sewing, use the hand wheel to bring the needle to its highest point before you lift the presser foot. This ensures that the stitch cycle is complete and prevents jams. Now let's get into some common issues and how to fix them. Bobbin thread not pulling up and bobbin thread moving around in the bobbin case. A few things can cause this, and they're the same for both issues. First, make sure the bobbin is correctly inserted and that the thread is tucked under this tension point. Next, there should be extra thread from the bobbin coming off the back like this. Make sure you do a full turn on the hand wheel all the way down and all the way back up. Then give the upper thread a little gentle tug and the bobbin thread will pop back up. Hand wheel won't turn. This means either the thread is locked up somewhere or the needle is bent. Cut all the threads that you can get to. If the wheel will still not move, unscrew the needle, then carefully turn the hand wheel to raise the needle shaft. Take your time removing the fabric and the needle. Cut all the threads too. When it gets locked up like this, the needle is most likely bent or damaged. Replace it with a new straight and sharp needle. Upper thread is very tight and the needle is bending or breaking. First, make sure the upper thread is not catching on the thread spool. Some spools have a little notch in the plastic to hold the thread when you're done using it. If your spool has this notch, Make sure it's at the bottom when loading the spool onto your spool pin. Next, check to make sure that the tension dial is not too big of a number, making the tension too tight. Drop the tension all the way to 0 and sew a test line. The thread should look loose. If the thread is still tight, there's probably some lint or thread stuck in the tension area, causing it to stay too tight. Remove the thread and raise the presser foot. Then use canned air in this area right here to clean it out. Thanks so much for watching today. If you have any other issue that I didn't cover here, please comment below and I'll answer it right away. If I did answer your question, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe for more. I'll be showing fun projects you can do on this machine soon. Happy sewing!